everyone. It's Ryann Lavinia back with our FIBBcast, and we are on location at the Waldorf Astoria in Orlando for our Skin CEO Boosted event, April 4th, and we are so excited. It's going to be an epic weekend of so many speakers, and we are here with Shawn Chawla, our dear friend and our Sciton area sales manager, and he's
senior area sales manager.
And so we are so excited to have him on today because we're going to talk everything Sciton and give you guys some expert knowledge and just have a chat about how we're changing people's lives, anti-aging in this industry and how it's growing, and what kind of treatments that we offer that are high-end, the Bentley of lasers.
Love that.
Yeah, so welcome.
Thank you
of
so
course,
much.
Jen's with us as well.
Hey, everyone.
You guys know she's part of our marketing team, and we are so excited.
This will be fun. This is going to be a good time. Something a little different than of our normal.
Yes.
So.
I wore my fancy shoes for this. So
I know.
We love it.
Excited.
The trendy stuff, the shoelaces.
We love it. That's your thing, though.
It is.
You know?
I try to be.
Yeah.
I notice a lot of people copying is what else.
Well, you know, it can happen. It can happen.
Like Mr. FIBB.
I was going to look at them, but yeah.
I should have worn my shoes. Sean, they have gifted me a couple pairs of the Nikes.
Yes.
Maybe not. And just in case, if anybody sees this, it wasn't me. So please don't ask.
Yeah. So we are here to talk about broadband light treatments, gene expression study, men getting treated, Fitzpatrick skin types, all, stacks treatments as well, which is huge in our industry right now, and kind of all about Sciton and why it's huge in our practice. We have like 11 devices from Sciton.
Well, a little more coming soon, hopefully. But
Yes.
We'll see.
Yes. So Shawn has been with us, of course. You guys know I brought Sciton into FIBB, Face Botox Bar in 2019, kind of that story. And it's really been instrumental in helping, us grow our practice and really changing patient outcomes and results driven. So
Can I tell a quick story?
Yeah.
I always tell people this. I don't think you remember it, but where she came from, we visited her original med spa. And it was phenomenal. Her mom was the front desk receptionist, and I had just started. So I didn't really know much about lasers or light technology yet.
with Brett and Corey.
With Brett and Corey. And I remember you go, do you think I'm going to be successful with this? And I said, I don't know.
You're honest.
Yes, that was in the salon suite.
Yeah. And then, fast forward, it's been 6 years, and you're just doing amazing things. And it's been great to grow with you guys.
Yes. Well,
thank you for not kicking me out that day.
That's funny because I do remember that. I know it's like, and the same thing when Tommy came in, we're like, who's this guy? We want Shawn.
Yeah.
Yes.
The guy that said he doesn't know if we're going to be successful.
You guys our whole staff loves you guys. Like, you're so supportive. Your company's so supportive. And, like I say, when you come in, we're all like, what shoes is he wearing today? And, anything we need. Yeah. So, you've been instrumental to them. So we thank you as well for coming in, being the way that you are to us and to the staff and helping us every way you can. So, and you believe in your product. We believe in your product. Obviously, Ryan does.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's funny because Shawn just kind of walks into our practice, comes in, and
you're family. You are family.
I forget sometimes.
Yes.
And I feel bad.
But
just cruising around.
But and I always say that's like a Sciton difference. Like, you guys are family. You're not sales people. You guys educate us. You help business owners grow their practice legitimately in a way that's just different. So yes, you're friends and family, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got you on speed dial.
Still waiting for that concert invite. You guys used to go to concerts with, some other people, and I've never got the invite.
It's coming. Morgan Wallen, July.
Let's go.
There's a few JetBlue. Luke Bryan's coming to JetBlue,
So I've never been to a concert, oddly enough.
What?
Really?
Never.
Any kind?
None.
Shawn.
Mark's getting the tickets, so we're going to...
Right.
Yeah. With the kids, the boys, because Shawn has 2 boys. We have 3 boys. So we always tell stories about they're getting ready to drive. We have 2 that are driving. And
so my oldest is now 17. He'll be 18 in July. And my youngest is 16. And my car's at home right now. So I'm a little nervous. So we'll see.
The other day you come in here because he's driving around with my mom's car.
So grandma's car. Yeah, no, he had my mom's car. But we have this app called Life 360. So we can see everything that they're doing, and it actually tracks how fast they're going.
Which can be scary.
And and my wife is watching it while she's doing, I think it was Botox or something.
Yeah.
And Eric is like, he's going over, speed limit was 40. He's like, he's 43. I was like, put your phone down. Nothing you could do now.
Well, the funny thing is now if you're speeding, there's a flame that comes out of the back of the car.
Yeah.
I always have a flame on the back of my car. The boys always call me out. So I go about 7 over the limit sometimes. But
Sure.
Yeah. So
exactly.
I know. So yeah, we have lots of fun every day. We love this industry and yeah, we're excited. So let's get into, let's take a deep dive into BBL.
Yes.
As we always say.
Yeah.
So broadband light, the world's most powerful IPL. And so, historically, Godfather Laser, Dr. Bitter, we have to mention him. They had done a Stanford study. I always tell patients this, whenever I'm doing BBL, I'll talk to them and tell them exactly what's happening because you can really change the way people's skin ages. So that gene expression study, they had treated a mom and taken cellular biopsy and treated the mom for 9 years, I believe it was. And after treating her every 4 months consistently for that amount of time, her skin cells were younger. And we have seen it in our practice.
Yes.
So Jen has been getting broadband lights, MOXIs, halos, everything since 2019.
About 5 years now. And it has drastically, as one of our staff members says and points to the picture, this has changed her life.
Yes, she is. Her face is on the poster in all of our rooms because such dramatic results from one treatment.
Yeah. I was shocked myself because I thought it was like all freckles. And of course I laid out in the sun and that whole spiel. And, so yes, I will be 50 this year. So
I know.
Wow.
Yeah. So thank you. But it has the whole, I keep up with it every 3 months. I mean, not even just the aesthetic part of it, but what it does more like internally and helping the skin, helping the collagen, the reds, the browns, that whole thing. So it's the Sciton lasers and all the things that they have has been great. And it's been great in our practice. We see tons of results. I mean, patients are super happy and I mean, they've done a great job with that. I mean, I'm sure you've probably had some BBLs before. Tell us.
I'm actually 75. So it's helped not only.
I tell patients I'm 80 and they're like, what?
I started racing. I was like, she's going to make me say my age. I'm actually 43. Hence why my kids are sold. But I think one of the things that BBL is great with is my father's actually from New Delhi, India. So he's like as dark as my suit. And my mom's Irish. So she's red hair, green eyes. So right in the middle, I mean, as providers, you guys I'm probably your worst nightmare.
Yes.
Right? It's like, ooh, what do we do? But Ryan was actually able to treat me as a Fitzpatrick 5 and it didn't hurt. It was pretty comfortable and I didn't, knock on wood, didn't burn. So everything worked. But the next time I came in, I think we got down to Fitzpatrick 3, we treated me as, and my skin reacted there. So you have the ability to treat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fitzpatricks, which is just different skin tones. And you have a lot of versatility.
And that's what we talk about to patients as well, the safety profile of broadband light, and with the, heroic now, we have BBL HERO. It's just different. So that's, there's like the BBL standard, which is the stamping, and now the HERO, which is at high energy rapid output. So that's faster. And we're actually able to treat body as well, which is amazing, which we'll get into. But yeah, the Fitzpatrick skin types is why we love it because we bring in providers, they go through vigorous training, and the safety profile is amazing, because you don't have those bad outcomes with patients because it is very safe to treat those darker skin types.
And you could always, it's something we hear, not in your practice, but just in the industry is, oh, I didn't get the result I wanted. And then the first thing that comes to my mind is that provider was using the ability to be safe for a Asian Fitzpatrick or a Latin Fitzpatrick. So when you go back the second time, your result will be even better because it can fine tune it.
Right. And, Sciton has developed, the ability for us to customize treatments with all the different light filters.
Right.
So as, I've, grown in my practice as well, and I attended Dr. Bitter's master course, but just in growing and, doing a lot of research with even heroic coming out, just more energy into the skin, which I love, pulses, and we do stacks treatments. Like when we do our FIBB signature services, they are getting a unique BBL treatment, which a lot of patients will say, this is so different from where I had a BBL before. So, BBL, even with Skin Tight, we include that, our FIBB signature services. So Skin Tight is something I love, and we tell patients, different Fitzpatricks as well, but also targeting reds, browns, skin texture, smoothing. Now we have 590, 640, 640S. So there's just a lot of different, it's customizable for providers to do. And we do about 2,000 to 3,000 pulses when we're doing BBLs.
I think I was just at your practice. I went to last week, and she stepped out and she had to do a patient. And I think you had two providers doing both arms at the same time.
Yeah, she was like, I said, I got to get a picture of this. Shawn will want to see it. It's like tag teaming, right? And especially you have two machines, you might as well was like boom, 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 And
the lady came out and her hair was sticking straight up. I was like, what happened to her? She's like, I did my whole body. I was like, that's great.
Yeah, we are doing a lot of body. We have a FIBB signature body, and we have which I know Sciton's going to probably end up using, but a friend of mine, we did her arms and the skin texture. I mean, her arms look 10, 15 years younger. And that was 2 treatments. But I love that 590 filter because it's the tone and texture. I mean, it's a huge difference. So it took us about an hour. So we actually have a patient who flies in from Arizona. She was diagnosed with Grover's disease and some other skin lesions that she had, and nobody would touch her there. So I reached out to Dr. Bitter and, got his opinion because they had biopsies and stuff from expert dermatologist that he is. And we have treated her with 4 BBLs, full body, and a MOXI, and she is now able to wear short sleeve and shorts.
Really?
So she's committed. She flies in every 3 or 4 months. So it's been incredible.
So where does she fly in from?
She lives in Arizona.
Oh, wow.
She's actually one of our patients that it's a couple. They told us they need a couple's room because they come in and get treated halos, MOXIs all the time.
How did she just randomly found you? Or?
So the patient's, her name's Angela. It's her sister-in-law.
Oh,
she's like, you have got to come see Ryann, let her look at, So it's just been, we've changed her life. Yeah. So we thank Sciton for all this technology.
Well, I was curious because I told you the other day, I was down in Key West with my family, just random. And some lady was talking about her pigment. And I was just like, yeah, you can get that to go away. And I was like, who do you use? I'm assuming she's from some other state. Right. She's like, oh, I go to this great med spa, Face It Botox bar. Have you ever heard of it?
No way.
I don't want to talk about this on vacation. So we just started talking. And then all her friends, and she's like, oh, I love Ryann. You know Ryann? I was like, yeah, a little bit. I was like, I know her. Yeah, she's okay. So she's like, we're going to tell her. We're going to go. I was like, yeah, she's incredible.
How funny is that?
It's so random. That's why I was like, she's spreading to Arizona now.
Yeah. Arizona, the Keys,
Maybe Key West is our next location.
Maybe. I mean, that's,
Yeah, that's for sure.
A lot of sunburns.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Well, and we just opened in Punta Gorda, as you know, so we're having our big grand opening, and lots of sun-kissed skin there that literally every patient I've seen. Yeah. We do the Visia, so we do that skin analysis so you can see what's under. I booked 3 halos in one day last week. And guys too. We had a guy comes in and he's like, I don't want to age. What can I do? And I'm like, you need to do this, this, and this, maybe 2 halos. And, so let's talk about that, like the stacks treatments.
So anytime you're thinking about a light device, it's going to address anything in the tissue that's brown or red, right? So what we like to see is like providers like Ryann is put a laser on top. Mm-hmm. That's going to address any of your textural issues. So BBL MOXI, depending on the patient, BBL Halo, very minimal downtime, but really, really good results.
And I think a lot of people like that, the downtime, right? That's a huge thing. And I think, where Sciton has come in and been able to kind of, not have that with some of, a lot of their treatments and things like that because, people want to get it done and be on their day or whatever. Yeah.
So I think something that we even see now that one of my favorite treatments, I don't recommend it for the week, but I did a BBL Halo MOXI and then ProFrac on top. So I did one sitting and it was intense, but my downtime was still 5 days. Okay. But I did swell. Wow. But great result. So the more energy you could put safely into the tissue, the better the outcome. Mm-hmm. But I will also say that's not for the weary. Right. So definitely,
Would you do
we
that
got
again?
I would 100%
like
do it
once
again.
A year?
100% do it again.
Because if you're going to do it all.
Right.
So twofold on that. So your darker skin type, right? So people are so afraid, and we educate patients on, we have Fitzpatrick 5 and 6 walk in the office and we can treat them. That's what's so amazing, right? And then 2, you're a man. So we are seeing an uptake of men coming in the office. And you know what's awesome? Their wives come in, have a BBL, and they're like, and the wives could be doing Botox fillers for 20 years. The husbands say, I've never noticed anything, but I notice your skin. So then they follow. I mean, how many scalps do we do? Yeah. Probably 2 to 3 a week.
Mm-hmm. You guys trying to say?
I mean,
golfers, pickleballers. Yes.
What are we trying to say here? Hold on.
Yes, but same thing with that. It's like I had a male who we haloed. He's a hairdresser, so he looks amazing. 2 weeks after, his partner came in, did his face. He went to the dermatologist immediately after his halo appointment. She said, because I had seen some of the, some concerning areas on his scalp, and she sent him right back. She said, you can either do F5U or 5FU or have Ryann halo.
Oh, I love it.
So then we haloed his scalp a week later. So that's a thing with dermatologists are referring patients a ton because of getting rid of the, multi-layer, and skincare prevention. So, yeah, so it's amazing. We love our Stacks treatments.
We do. And we love Sciton. And we love you, Shawn. And again, thank you for the support that you do for us with, being our rep, being a friend, being part of the family. Anytime we need something, staff has you on speed dial and you're there. So,
yes. So we love it.
You guys.
Yeah. I know.
Thank you.
Yes. No, thank you.
You can contact us at www.faceitbotoxbar.com or call 239-322-3815. Make sure you follow, and share our podcast and all of our followers.
Yes, and thanks for listening. We're getting a lot of good feedback. We have more amazing topics coming for all the listeners. So do you fib?
I fib. You fib, Shawn?
I fib.
You should fib too.